So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. What's up YouTube, Dan from Zephyr Games. We're here with Alex, and Alex took first place at the locals today with Altergeist, and he played a couple of interesting techs in it, so he's going to take us through the profile and then kind of explain the tech and show you why and explain the combo towards the end. So Alex, take it away.
Thanks Dale. So, start with the Altergeist cards. I play 3 Marionetta, pretty self-explanatory. 3 Multi-Faker, 3 Melee-Seek, 2 Siliquitous, 1 Concurry, and then I play 3 Ash Blossom. For the traps, I play 3 Personal Spoofing. I think you have to play 3, it's quite an important card. Changing out Altergeist cards for things like Concurry or another Multi-Faker is quite good to get your plays off. Play 2 Protocol and 2 Manifestation. For the old traps, I've got 1 Solemn Judgment, 3 Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Warning.
Quite self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned at the start, this is without impermanence as well, so you know that's always a good selling point, because at a £90 per card, it's not always easy.
Yeah. I play 3 Evenly Matched in the main deck. I know it's a side deck card, but it's really punishing for you to go second, so I think having Evenly kind of helps a bit going second. I play 2 Heavy Storm Duster, 2 Reckless Greed, and I play 1 Dark Renewal. This card helped me quite a lot today. People summoning big monsters, I would activate this, tribute off one of my weak Altergeist and bring out a Multi-Faker, and then Multi-Faker's effect would pop off. Also play the 1 Imperial Order. I play 3 Secret Village of the Spellcasters, a really good card, really punishing for your opponent to not activate any spells. And then for the last 2 spell cards, I play 1 Foolish Burial and 1 for 1. So the idea with Foolish Burial is, if you open up with a Marionetta, you would summon the Marionetta, set a Manifestation, and then activate the Foolish Burial, sending a Multi-Faker to grave. You would then activate Marionetta's effect, bring back the Multi-Faker, and of Multi-Faker's effect, you summon a Melee-Seek. You would link these 2 off into a Hextia, and then off Melee-Seek's effect, you add another Multi-Faker to hand. So you'd pass, and then on the next turn, you'd flip the Manifestation, bring back the Marionetta, and then, because you've activated a trap, you can special summon Multi-Faker and activate Multi-Faker's effect. Bring a Silk to the field. So off 2 cards you've got 1 Negate and 1 Bounce Back, which I think is pretty powerful, and could, you know...
gives you an alternative route to the Protocol. Obviously Protocol's a very, very powerful card, but this is a nice card to give you a first turn Hextia, which is something that sometimes the Alt guys can struggle with, because they do go like Multi-Faker with the Silquit as kind of standard play, and then they're always bouncing back. Whereas this gives you a bit of stability, bringing back the Marionetta under the Hextia gives you the most powerful Hextia you can have with main deck monsters, which means it's harder for your opponent to get past. And then you've got the Multi-Faker with a Silquit to be able to bounce back, and you've got the Manifestation. So once you use Hextia's effect to negate getting rid of a Marionetta, you could then technically chain your Silquitous to bounce back your Manifestation, and that in turn then obviously allows this all to go, as long as it's all tribute to the cost and stuff like that, it allows you to get your Manifestation back, have a negate off of Hextia and a bounce, which is a lot for your opponent to kind of deal with. And like Alex said, that's off of 2 cards, so if you've then got a Spoof in, Protocol, Warning, Strike, anything like that, it's going to put your opponent in quite a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So we might as well continue with the extra deck. So we've got Hextia out there at the moment.
So with the extra deck, I'm playing 3 Hextia, pretty standard. One Prime Banshee, didn't really go into it today. Nightmare package. I went into Phoenix once today, but they do come in handy in certain situations. Borrowload and Borrow Sword. Didn't go into it today. Clara for the Secret Village. One Summon Sork and one Link Rebo. With this extra deck, you really only ever go into the Hextias and the Link Rebo most of the time. The Link Rebo being Melee Seek and getting Melee Seek's effect off. For my side deck, I went a 3 red reboot. Sided it in just in case anyone else had a red reboot, because it's quite punishing for Altergeist to get all their traps negated. So if you red reboot their red reboot, gives you more chance of surviving. 3 Imperial Iron Wall. Purely because I know, like, at my locals, quite a few players play decks where they banish cards, and I don't want my cards to get banished. D-barriers for the Pendulum Magician matchup, or just pendulums in general, really. XYZs as well, especially with the new set that's coming out. A lot of people playing trains. Waking the Dragon. I forgot to mention that. Also in my extra deck, I play the Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon and Naturia Exterio. Just for the Waking the Dragon targets. Anyone that sides in back row hate against me. And then the last 3 cards, I play 3 Pancatrops. Pretty self-explanatory, special summon, and then destroy a card on the field. And that's it for my deck profile. Thank you, Dal.
So yeah, as you can see, all guys are still very, very powerful, and unless they get changed on the ban list like they did with in the OCG, the biggest kind of thing they've got going for them right now is Secret Village is a very, very powerful way of really, really slowing your opponent down, because you don't rely on the negative effects of the Secret Village itself, in the fact that you don't play a huge amount of spells that if they do clear your board, you're not going to be able to continue to play. But being able to set up your board for, an example in the combo that Alex showed you, when he had a multi-faker plus Silkwoitters plus Hextia, if you then add a Secret Village to that at all, like, your opponent's got to not open up a hand that doesn't need to rely on spells. They've then got to be able to get past a bounce and a negation, and that's very, very difficult to do. And that's just 3 cards out of your opening 5. Not to mention, if you had the money to put stuff like impermanence in here, or if you wanted to bring in Typhoons, are a little bit cheaper. That then gives you a turn 0 multi-faker. So it's nice to see the deck, in honesty, being used on a relatively budget version. I mean, the evening matches are probably the only thing that kind of takes it from normal to a bit expensive, because they're about 30 quid each, but they're easily subsidised for maybe a 3rd protocol, 3rd manifestation if you want to go down that route, and just general plays like that. But anyway, that is it for the multi-faker, or multi-faker.deck, but Altergeist deck. We will be bringing you some other profiles, and hopefully we'll be bringing you some updates to multi-faker or Altergeist when we get the new support in Neostorm, which doesn't come out until May, but there'll hopefully be many more updates between then. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Dan here from Zephyr Wargames. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well, and don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always, guys, happy dueling.